This is to help people pronounce Japanese when reading romaji. Now, I'm not really fluent, I'm still learning, so don't expect perfection here, okay? Alright, so first let's start out with the vowels. Letter A, it's always pronounced ah, always long as in father, ah. It's never ah or a, it's always ah, ah. The letter E is always a short E as in bed, eh. It's never E, not pronounced E, it's always eh. Okay? The letter I is always pronounced E as in heat, E. It's never pronounced I or, well, sometimes when you say it fast it kind of is like a eh, like short I, like shin, but it's supposed to be like E, not I. Okay, remember that. The letter O, it's sort of similar to how you pronounce it in English, O, but without that oo sound at the end. O. It's not like that. It's more like the letter O in Spanish, just O, cut short. O, without that extra breath of air, O, on it. It's just O. The letter U, it's always pronounced oo, as in rude. Okay, it's never pronounced as in up, always as in rude. All right. Now let's do some compound vowels with AI together. It's pretty much like I, as in dry. Okay, it's not pronounced A, but I, E, AE together. It's pronounced kind of like I. Okay, that one's kind of tricky. It's not really used too commonly, but you'll see it every now and then. Okay, next is IE. This is pronounced EA. It's not pronounced E or I like in English, or so it's always EA. Okay, next is OU. This is pronounced kind of like actually kind of like the way you pronounce just the letter O in English. O. Break it down. O, oo. O, oo. O. Okay, it's not too difficult. You see that? You'll see this one a lot. Next you have EI. This is pronounced like A. It's, to break it down, it would be E. Sort of like pay in English. Pay. A. Okay. Next is AO. This one, to break it down, would be ow. Sort of similar to cow in English, ow, but it's more like owl. This is, you don't really see this too often in Japanese, but it just occasionally. OI. This is pronounced oi. Sort of like oi as in boy. Oi. Next is UI. Break it down. Ui. Sort of similar to in English gooey. Ui. And UE. Ue. Now sometimes you'll see this. When there is a macron over a vowel, the sound becomes longer. So instead of I, O, U, it would be I, o, u. Of course, I'm exaggerating it a little bit, but it's longer. It's a longer vowel sound than if there was no macron. It's important to know that in Japanese, there's not really any silent letters. For example, this word, are, which means like that, like a subject indicator. The E on the end is not silent. It's not R, it's are. Also, when you see SU together, it's pronounced quickly. Sometimes it just sounds like S, like in this. Desu. Desu. But when pronounced fast, it's desu. Almost sounds as if it was not there. It's silent. Okay, now let's move on to consonants. In Japanese, most consonants are pronounced a lot like they are in English. Some exceptions are the letter G. This is always a hard G as in go. It's never soft G as in gel, okay? Make sure you don't make this mistake. And the letter R is a little bit tricky. It's kind of like a combination of R and L. Try to say R, with the tongue rolled back towards the roof of your mouth instead of kind of to the side like you would in English. So instead of it's more like r. Okay, it's not but okay. The letter Y is always a consonant in Japanese, never a vowel. For example, like as in the city, Kyoto. It's kyo, yo, kyo. Okay, it's not Kyoto. All right, make sure you don't make this mistake. Now, double consonants are two of the same consonant next to each other. Try to pronounce both consonants with a very short pause in between. For example, kippu, kippu. This means ticket. Kippu, kippu. Okay? Not kippu or kippu. It's kippu, kippu. Also, take note that the syllables are not stressed like they are in English. Usually, words in Japanese don't have stress on a particular syllable. For example, it's Yokohama, not Yokohama. It's Yokohama, pretty much all the same stress throughout on all the syllables. Now, here's some very common mispronounced Japanese words. This is pronounced karate. Karate. It's not karate. Okay, I hear probably 99% of the people I know say karate, which in this way it kind of bugs me, but it's not karate. Okay, the E at the end is not E. And it's also, like I said before, you don't stress the second to last syllable, rate. It's karate, not karate or karate. 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 Okay. Another one, this has the same first character as karate. A lot of people think that this is pronounced karaoke, which is very far from how it's supposed to be pronounced. Actually, karaoke. Karaoke. It's short for karaokestra, which means empty orchestra. Okay? Karaoke, not karaoke. And this is pronounced ryu. Ryu. It's not Ryu. There's a character in the Street Fighter series games with this name, Ryu. But all my friends always call him Ryu, and I always joke with them about it. But it's not Ryu, it's Ryu. So those of you who've played the Street Fighter video games, make sure that you think of him as now being Ryu instead of Ryu. Okay? And okay, one more. This is pronounced hibachi. Hibachi. It's not hibachi. Okay? I hear a lot of people say hibachi, but it's actually hibachi. Okay? I think that'll be it for this video. Kind of getting long, about 9 minutes. It's pretty much covered all I wanted to. So, oh, and remember, like I said before, I'm not fluent in Japanese. I'm still learning. So, I would recommend comparing this to a native speaker of Japanese, so you can fully learn how to pronounce them. Alright? Hope this helps. God bless.